Yo, what is up, Crocs and clown members, Pokemon fans, and others who stumble upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we're doing Pokemon X and Y episode 33 review, English dub version. And oh my gosh, Karina's episodes are epic. They're awesome. I, I've liked every X and Y episode recently. They're just that good. They're just that good. Uh, so, coming in from last week's episode, basically where we're going is the gang is on their way to the mountain where they're gonna meet Gherkin's, I guess, mega evolution partner. I don't know. I still don't understand what the heck they were. I guess you could say these were training buddies or something. Well, we don't know if it's a guy or a girl yet. So we're gonna see next episode, obviously. But anyways, so the episode starts off with like Ash and Karina like having a sparring match with Pikachu and Lucario. And I mean regular Lucario. We're not doing all this mega bullshit yet. I mean I don't care. Regular Mega Lucario is awesome, but since lack of control, we're not doing that yet, right? So they're like, okay, so the sparring they're actually pretty evenly matched, which we kind of already knew. Uh, except for like Lucario actually got the upper hand in the first fight. But they're pretty evenly matched, I would say. But anyways, so Clement's like dinner time or lunchtime. I don't even. Yeah, it was lunchtime. It was lunchtime. And oh my gosh, Ash said something that kind of like just like bing in my head. Like it's just like whoa. What did you say? Because he's like, oh my gosh, Clement, you're like the best cook ever. Which like made me think back. He said that to Brock and he said that to Silence. So he's either every cook that he like every person he meets that becomes part of the squad that can cook is just starts improving from the previous one, or he just forgets the previous ones altogether. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I honestly can't tell which one it is because I'm obviously not one of the writers of the series. But that just, I was like, whoa. And Serena, she's. I will say this. After this moment right now, Serena only did one thing the entire. Besides this, she only did one thing the entire episode. So this was just like giving Pokepuffs to the Pokemon because apparently she's just a Pokepuff girl. That sounded pretty. No, no, we're not gonna touch that. We're not gonna touch that. Anyways, uh, so after they eat, they're gonna go. They find there's like this little cave entrance, and they're gonna go in because apparently it's a shortcut to get to the mountain area. And they go in, and then it ends up being like a maze, right? There's like two entrances to go from there. Like they go in, and there's two more entryways. Um, well, two different pathways that not really entryways, so they're already inside. Anyways, so it actually turns into a maze because there's a bunch of pathways and that interconnect and a lot of tunnels all over the place. So apparently it's a maze in there, and so they get lost. Now they actually end up going through like I think it was the right way, not the correct way, like actually the right direction, like the right tunnel. And Team Rocket shows up, and they're like, you know what? Let's mess with them. And this little Noibat's just like chilling. No, he's just Noibat looks adorable, by the way. I freaking love that thing. I caught that the moment I found out what Noibat was. I was spending so much time in that cave until I found that thing. I'm being serious. I wanted Noibat. I wanted Noivern. But it looked so cute and adorable. And he was just chilling. He was just chilling in the cave, and he went to his little hole, and he was just chilling like normal Noibat does. And Team Rocket's like, we gotta mess with this guy, and we're gonna make him mess with them. And I'm like, he's just chilling in his little hole. Why the heck you gotta bother him? He's just sitting there, all nice, comfortable, in his little hole, not bothering anybody, not wanting to be bothered. He's just relaxing. He's chilling. And Team Rocket, and then Jesse's like, I got this, I got an idea. And then James is like, okay, side beam that thing. And I'm like, he's just chilling. And then like he gets startled because obviously he was just chilling in his hole, and he gets attacked for no freaking reason. Of course he's gonna get startled. And because he gets startled, he startles every other Noibat in the cave, and it just becomes a freaking startle fest because every Noibat's like freaking out. So they're like attacking everybody. I mean everybody. They're attacking Team Rocket. They're attacking the gang. There's just a mess everywhere. There's just Noivats going crazy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they were just chilling out. I keep saying chilling. I need to stop that. Uh, but like, there's no reason, and so like the gang ends up actually splitting up. Now, because Jesse or Team Rocket was not inside the actual maze yet, the entrance was just over there, so they could just leave. So they were together. But because Ash and the gang were already in the maze type of area, they actually ended up getting split up. So it was like Ash, Serena, Bonnie, obviously Dedenne, and Lucario, and on the other side it was Clement, Karina, and Pikachu. They actually don't even explain how much of a distance it is, because the way they show it is Clement when Clement and them got out, it's like a foresty wooded area that was surrounding them, and then obviously the giant cave in the back. Whereas where Ash and them came out, it was there was a little bit of forest on this side, but then it was just like plains on this side, and it was actually like a little hill right in front of them that had like these rock formations on top of it, and then there was more forest that way. So we don't really exactly know how far apart they are or how close they are. They actually both squadrons, we're gonna call them squadrons right now, actually thought to go back in the cave and try to find each other, but since they might get lost, they both leave the cave and decide to do it later, or decide to meet outside. But the problem is, it's getting nighttime, so they both decide to call it a night and do it in the morning. So they're outside, and they're gonna do like a campfire type. They're just gonna just rest basically. Team Rocket obviously they were like wait whatever. Now Team Rocket's goal is to obviously get all the freaking the Megastone and then the Keystone and Lucario. That's their goal right now. Ash and them they're like in their area, and then again this is the other time that Serena does something in the episode. She starts talking to Lucario because he's not eating the Pokepuff that she noted or that she knew that from earlier in the episode that he really liked. So she's concerned because he doesn't want to eat the Pokepuff that she knows he likes. And that's the only thing she does. And actually, Ash is the one that explains that she's just concerned about Karina. Like Ash has to tell her, hey, he's worried. Okay, he's a Pokemon worried about his trainer. Just give him a break. He'll eat when he's ready. It was funny. And then on the other side, Clement's obviously feeding. Like he's a cook, right? So I don't know what the heck they had. Like Ash and them had for dinner because Serena can't cook except for desserts. They had dessert back over there. Had like candy and donuts and stuff. And over here they actually get food. So Clement's like serving Karina and everything. And Pikachu's not eating either. And then like Clement obviously tells him, "Hey Pikachu, I know you're worried about Ash, but I mean you gotta eat, you gotta get your strength up. Don't worry, we'll go look for him in the morning, bright and early." So the Pokemon are concerned, which is what I love about Pokemon in general. That Pokemon they show that they're not just animals. They have feelings. They have concerns. They have worries. That's something I have always liked about the Pokemon series. Is that people always like to say stuff, but no, Pokemon are real things. They are real creatures, and they have real feelings just as like real animals in here. Like they aren't just. Anyways, that's a story for another time. So both Pokemon are concerned, and everybody like tries to like for example like they're trying to say to Lucario, hey, don't worry about it. Clemens over there, he might be like it was actually Bonnie. He might be a doofus at times, but when push comes to shove, he can do work. And over here, it's like Pikachu, don't worry, he's Ash, he's Ash, and Lucario, and then telling Clement telling Karina, he's got Ash, it's fine, everything's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Feelings, the feelings. Now, Team Rocket, of course, shows up in the morning, and they're gonna mess with Clement's group because Karina has the Keystone, and then Ash actually has Fletchling go out to find everybody. And freaking, I don't know how the heck they did it, but they actually got these devices onto all their Pokemon, so like Pumpkaboo and Inkay, Meowth, and Wobbuffet, which are supposed to amplify their abilities. Basically, the way they said it's like mecha evolution, not mega evolution, mecha evolution, and it was dumb, but it worked. Clement, of course, I don't know why. I guess in Karina's other Pokemon in the gym kind of like Clements. So Clement actually sends out Bunnelby. Bunnelby gets wrecked. I mean wrecked. The thing couldn't even. He didn't even attack. The boy, my boy Bunnelby just got wrecked. It was ridiculous. He like it was stupid because the last thing knocked him out. Like he was Jesse's like asked Punkaboo or told Punkaboo to use Dark Pulse, and then Clemens was like just jump as high as you can, and the freaking Dark Pulse just curved and then like went straight up and hit him. And I'm like, what the heck? And then Bumblebee. And then Chespin was sent out. I'm glad to see Clement fighting. Uh, Chespin, he wasn't doing anything either, but at least he was trying. Like at least he was able to execute attacks. They never hit, but he was actually getting some hits in or like some attacks in. And then it's just dangerous stuff now because they can't do anything. Fletchling finds them, goes back to report to Ash, but before Fletchling gets there, Lucario now senses Karina through the Mega Stone. Mega Stone. He's on his wrist. And they go over there. They start running in that direction. Fletchling shows up. Let's go, everybody. And then Meowth is actually going to attack Karina to take the Keystone away. And as soon as he's going to slash her, Lucario shows up blocking it. And then Pikachu, and then like it's a real fight. Because Karina couldn't control Pikachu with crap. Like, it's not that she couldn't control him. She failed to realize it's not her Pokemon, so clearly it's not going to start thinking like her, which means that she needs to command it to do something. Because she's like, alright Pikachu, and then like just stood there waiting to call out a command. Pikachu's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Like it's not Ash. He can't think like Pikachu and Ash know each other. So not all the time Ash has to say a command. Like Pikachu will just know because he's like he knows Ash, but he doesn't know Karina, so he's not sure what the heck she's thinking. Anyways, they still can't do much, right? Because they're not getting attacks, and especially with Wobbuffet reflecting and mirror coating everything. So what happens is they're like, Karina, you need to Mega Evolve Lucario. And she's like, well, okay, but I can't. And do this whole thing. And so she finally gives in, Mega Evolves Lucario. Lucario looks like a beast again. And then he's like, okay, Karina's like, okay, Javon Rush. And he's able to hit the Pumpkaboo and the NK. But then he goes Rage Mode again. And he can't control himself. And he's actually going to attack the gang. Or he actually like almost hits them to begin with. But like he's gonna like straight up just knock out Karina, and then Karina like I guess the Mega Stone, because she showed him the Keystone, and then like they did this whole thing with Lucario being inside Mega Lucario, like his inner like trapped inside Mega Lucario's mind. You see Lucario, and he's hearing Karina scream out to him, and he's like looking for her, and he sees the beacon of light at the end of the tunnel, and he's running over there. And then he just hearing her voice, and Team Rocket's like, yeah, this is great. Like, the party's good now. Bringing Mega Lucario's over there wrecking souls. We don't even do anything. And then Lucario comes out and takes control again, and he's like, oh my god, it's like I almost hit Karina type of thing. And she's like, Lucario, and he's like, yeah. And then he's like, go, 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 and he like knocks everybody out, and then Team Rocket goes flying off again. Like he's in control, right? It's all yeah, we did it. And then he goes Rage Mode again for like a split second because he actually like passes out, or not passes out, but like he loses the Mega Evolution like after falling to the ground. But at least he had some control, so yeah. But I mean, I like what they're doing. I really do. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this review. I'm really looking forward to next week's episode, which is when we meet that other person that has the Mega, and it's a Mega Mawa. I'm looking forward to that because Mawa is one of my favorite Pokemon. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been SoresanCrockxen. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. What did you think of this episode? And as always, link to the episodes in the description so you guys can watch them if you have not yet. and I will see you guys later.